guys? So glad to have you join us today on this Sunday afternoon as we have a little bit of a how-to video on how to remove vinyl wrap from an auto component. Now, whether you've made the sometimes aesthetically questionable decision of wrapping your entire car in vinyl, or if you decide to wrap a few components, you might one day come around and second guess yourself, come to the decision of having to remove your vinyl wrap. So what I've got here is a GTR wing R32 GTR spoiler that I have picked up as part of my Skyline collection. Now, the previous owner looks like they've done a pretty decent job of wrapping this. It looks like it's been done a few years ago, judging from the nicks and scratches that I can see and the wear marks. One good thing about vinyl wrap is that it does protect the underlying paint. So hopefully if I remove this, or when I remove this, there's going to be a nice original finish glossy paint underneath it. So I'll show you what happens. I tried picking it away at it already, and what happens if I just try to peel it off is that it comes off, but it comes off in tiny little pieces, 1/2 inch to 1 inch, or even a 1/4 inch pieces, which is going to take forever, hours to remove. So what I'm going to do is I've also prepared this hair dryer here, travel sized, that I'm going to use to keep myself warm in this very cold draw. I don't know if you can see my breath here. Very cold here today, but primarily this is going to be used to heat up that vinyl, get it nice and soft so that hopefully it'll come off in nicely in one big piece, or at least in bigger pieces than the tiny pieces that I've been trying to flake off in this temperature here. So let's see how that goes and zoom in on some of the work. So I have the dryer setting on high. I'm going to start off on the parts that I started peeling off. So I've started on this little corner over here, and the difference between using the hair dryer and just picking at it without any heat is night and day. It really does make a difference with the vinyl. It seems to have the heat. It's coming off with almost no residue at all, and I'm really happy to see that the underside here, the paint looks like it's still in very good condition. So I'm going to keep on working here. I stopped here only because I wanted to show you the progress and how it's going, but it is coming off in way larger sheets than if I were to just pick at it by hand. So I'm going to continue doing this the way it is. It's actually quite enjoyable. It's coming off really nicely without issue, so I'm going to see how long it takes to get all the rest of it off. Finding that rather than using the hair dryer, using the heat from my work light is actually making it easier to come out. So what I'm doing is I just have this work light shining at the vinyl and just pulling at the vinyl, and the vinyl is just coming off almost in one piece here. So that is the trick. So I'm almost done here, and all I've been doing is just putting the heat lamp on to the vinyl, waiting a couple minutes, and then just starting to peel the edges off. Well, it's cold there, but let's see. It just comes off fairly easily as soon as it's warm. Alright, let's recap what we've done to this GTR wing so far. The previous owner had wrapped it in a kind of a pink vinyl. We started off by using a hair dryer on the high setting, got it nice and even for a little while, a couple minutes, to get the heat right up. We started peeling it off, but that wasn't getting the part quite hot enough to get the vinyl off in one large piece. So what we ended up doing was use the heat lamp that was illuminating it, got it right up close to the part, got it nice and hot, and that actually did the trick in getting the pieces of vinyl off larger and more evenly. So if you have a heat gun at home, that's another option that you can use. The work lamp worked pretty well for us. And the final result is a nice original finish, gunmetal gray KH2 Nissan. So that is back to its original condition pretty much, no residue or anything. I'll put that back in with my collection, maybe put it up on the market or just keep it for hoarding. But that is the conclusion of our project today. And also, I'd like to end our episodes on a high note. We have a bit of a giveaway going on. This time it will be for an assortment of automotive stickers and miscellaneous stickers that we've collected at Toga Trail over the years, whether it be from modifying our cars or buying parts. We ended up with a large collection of stickers that we'd like to give away to you. So it's up to you whether how to use these stickers, whether you want to sticker bomb a part, whether you want to put it on your toolbox, around your garage, around your home, etc. It is yours to choose, but you do need to do 3 things. One thing is you need to like this video, you need to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already done so, and please let us know if you would wrap or paint your own car and why. If you had the money to do so, which would you do? Would you wrap it in a color, or if you'd like to paint it in a different color? So let us know those answers, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.